Number 15. VIDTV. One of the most notorious YouTube stars, at least in the eyes of the law, Vitaly has been arrested more than once. His first time was in 2012 when the Russian man had a bomb hoax prank go wrong. Then again in 2014 when he ran across a soccer field at the World Cup in his underwear. In 2015 and 2016 he was arrested for climbing the Hollywood sign. Of course, he films all of these stunts for his many YouTube followers who love to see what he will come up with next. There seems to be no crime too big and no stunt too dangerous for the natural born prankster's star. Number 14. Jack Galinsky. Jack Galinsky, one half of the pop music and Vine duo Jack and Jack, landed in hot water in fall 2016. The YouTuber was arrested in LAX airport after shoplifting a sweatshirt, which he says he forgot to pay for. His partner Jack Johnson recorded the entire ordeal on Snapchat, first thinking it was all a joke and then realizing the seriousness of the situation, when Galinsky was led away in handcuffs. Thousands of followers watched the saga happen live on Snapchat, even showing support using the hashtag #FreeGalinsky. He was released just a few hours after the arrest on a $5,000 bail. Number 13. Austin Jones. By far one of the worst crimes on this list, Austin Jones was arrested on multiple counts of child pornography. The singer and YouTube personality allegedly asked 2 teen girls to prove they were his biggest fans by sending him sexually explicit videos over social media. He admitted to telling the girls what to wear and do, so that he knew they were only 14 and 15 years old when he was 24. Similar accusations were made against Jones before, like when he lied about his age to get girls to send him twerking videos in 2015. Number 12. 8-year-old Rocco Piazza is known for doing silly stunts on his YouTube channel like snowboarding down the stairs. Earlier this year, his mother Holly Piazza and her fiance Brian Chase were arrested for aiding in his biggest stunt yet. Rocco and an unnamed adult were filmed riding in a truck bed full of obese gel-filled balls as the vehicle drove full speed down a busy street. The pair got in trouble for both child endangerment and putting other drivers in danger when they dumped the beads on the road. These people should think twice next time before agreeing to and filming the whims of a second grader. Number 11. Callum McSwiggan. The story of Callum McSwiggan's arrest is one of the weirdest on this list. The gay British YouTube star claims a man beat him up and his friends outside a West Hollywood gay club, breaking his teeth and badly bruising him. In retaliation, McSwiggan vandalized the other man's car, and months later the star admitted that he caused the injuries to himself but maintains that he was attacked as part of an anti-gay hate crime. Police say that he was seen hitting himself with a prison payphone while he was being held. He now owes a $400 vandalism fine on top of a $7,000 fine compensation. Number 10. Kyle Myers. Kyle Myers, known as FPS Russia, was recently arrested on felony drug charges. The YouTuber received a package in the mail containing a substance called butane honey oil, an extremely potent cannabis concentrate. While he was charged with possession of drug-related objects and intent to distribute, the police also seized many weapons from Myers' home as well. This is the Georgia's man's first arrest, though his home was raided in 2013 after one of the many explosions that his channel is known for. The same year, Myers' channel partner was found shot dead in his own home, although no arrest has ever been made for the murder. Number 9. Nathan Bartlett, my mate Nate. Nathan Bartlett, also known as My Mate Nate, seems like a genuinely terrible person. The California native who was once a missionary now lives in Thailand. Last summer, he was arrested for laying coins on a railroad track to be flattened and was charged with trespassing, railway obstruction, and damaging railway property. The people of Thailand are actually petitioning to kick Bartlett out of their country. His content includes laughing while a cat fights and is stung by a scorpion and tying a cat to a hot air balloon. What is actually wrong with this sick dude? Number 8. Steve O. Steve O of Jackass fame was arrested in 2015 after staging a protest against SeaWorld. He climbed a 100-foot crane on Sunset Boulevard while holding an inflatable Shamu the whale emblazoned with the words "SeaWorld sucks." He then set off fireworks on top of a crane, and when he came down, Steve-O was charged with 5 misdemeanors, creating a false emergency, and 4 more related to the fireworks. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail, but was released from Los Angeles Twin Towers Correctional Facility just after 8 hours. The star had teased the stunt on his Instagram page the day before the incident. I am honestly surprised that this is the first time that Steve-O has been arrested. Number 7. Stephen Fernandez. Stephen Fernandez proves that age is no object when it comes to breaking the law. The young YouTuber began his fame as a skateboarder, but has since dabbled in music as well. In 2015, the team was arrested for an array of sexual crimes, including sexual assault and procuring a child into lewd and lavish acts. After his arrest, more and more teenage girls came forward, telling similar stories of how he used his fame to take advantage of them. Many of his videos even show him asking girls for their phone numbers and calling them rude names when they decline. Number 6. Nina Santiago, or Nina Unrated. In 2015, YouTuber Nina Santiago had a standoff with a SWAT team in her Florida home. She apparently filmed a film for a channel just moments before pointing a gun at her boyfriend and demanding he get out of their house. Police negotiated with Santiago, closing off an entire section of her building to get her to release her son, who she was holding hostage in her home. After 6 hours, she finally surrendered, and she was charged with both child neglect and aggravated assault. Police believe the video she recorded before the incident, which involved revealing intense personal details, put her in an emotional and violent state. Number 5. Mona Lisa Perez. One of the most sinister and scary entries on this list, Mona Lisa Perez got into trouble with the law last summer after shooting and killing her boyfriend. Along with her late partner Pedro Ruiz, Perez planned to become YouTube famous by filming dangerous videos. Ruiz held a book in front of his chest and Perez shot him, allegedly thinking the book would stop the bullet. The woman even tweeted earlier that day that the video was so dangerous and that the idea was his, not mine. Goes to show that she knew that this could go wrong. The pair had a toddler together and another baby on the way, making this incident even more messed up. Number 4. Charles Ross. Charles Ross, also known as Ross Creations, has had his share of run-ins with the law. This dude will do anything to make a prank video. Earlier this year, he was arrested for grand theft after removing a street sign that he deemed unnecessary. In 2013, Ross was also arrested for jumping over a cop who was seated on a park bench. The worst part is he then filmed a video pleading with his 500,000 followers to donate money to him. The vlogger claimed he didn't have money to cover the costs of defending himself against third-degree felony. Maybe he should have thought of that before breaking the law. Number 3. Joel Radeki. Joel Radeki, better known by his YouTube name Custom Grow 420, was arrested in 2016. It was only a matter of time before this notorious Mary Jane smoker was caught by police. The most surprising part of this story is that he and 2 friends were arrested for trespassing. The trio decided to explore the abandoned Vance Creek Bridge in Shelton, Washington, smoking cannabis the whole time. Even worse, Radeki stupidly filmed the whole outing, which led not only his thousands of followers, but also the police right to him. Even his car and license plate were in the shot. Number 2, the Jalal Brothers. Australian brothers Max, Arman and Rabin Jalal were arrested in 2016 for pulling a terrifying prank. Victoria Counter-Terrorism Police put the trio in custody after an investigation of their series of fake terrorist attacks videos on their YouTube channel. Police got a warrant for their home in Melbourne after deciding that their video content was unacceptable and criminal in nature. Besides scaring members of their community, police believe that portraying terrorists the way the Jalal brothers do caused fear, anxiety, problematic behaviours in their neighbours. The particular incident that led to their arrest involved a fake drive-by shooting where they shot a young girl with a fake AK-47, as well as a suicide bomber hoax video. And at Craig's top spot, number 1, Cameron Dallas. Cameron Dallas is another YouTube and Vine star known for his pranks. In 2015, he was arrested for vandalism in his Hollywood home. In the late afternoon, cops knocked on his door to respond to a noise complaint to no answer. The prankster then allegedly threw a paint can off his balcony, almost hitting a woman passing by below. When police arrived, they found the apartment, Dallas and his guests splattered with paint. Dallas claims the paint splattering was part of a video he was filming, and denied throwing anything off his balcony. After spending a few hours in jail, Dallas was arrested on a $20,000 bail later that night. And that was 15 YouTube stars that are now criminals. So guys, what did you think of the list? Was there anybody that you think I've missed out? If so, let me know in the comments box below, and maybe I will make a part 2 of this video series. So guys, if you've stuck around until the end of the video, then thank you for sticking around. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, stay safe, and I'll see you all again very soon.